Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I am here with the lovely Jessica, who's also my bestie.
I am. I'm wondering if you'll. Well, I think you'll like today.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So this
I'm
is
trying to suck up.
yeah, this is our convincing my bestie video. This is where we convince the other to read in a trope or a subtrope that they don't typically choose for themselves, and it is my turn to convince Mandy. And today we're going to do Secret Society. You excited?
Okay, I can get behind this.
Yeah. So most of these are on the darker side. I'm going to caution everybody to check triggers before you go into a lot of these. I'll let you know which one's worse. Some of them are not too bad though. So, I didn't go crazy. But before we do that,
make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't ever miss out on all the fun that is Bestie Book Reviews.
So true.
Right?
So yes. True. Okay, I know normally we do six books, but I did 7 because I pulled a book that was really popular that I will talk about, but I don't know if it's up your alley or not. You might choose it. I don't know. But let's talk about that first one because I don't know. But I wanted to give you options. I wanted to give you the full 6. So the first one that I pulled that everybody has talked about and whatever is The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. This is, or as Tor called her, Tessier. I have no clue what's the right way to say it. Anyhow, this is the start of her Lords series. This is definitely dark. This is it's got a lot of erotic undertones. There's a lot of BDSM type stuff in this one, or whatever we're going to call that. But this is about Riot. So basically these kids go off to college. They're at Barrington University. At this university, for the guys, they're going to be the secret society is called the Lords. They're grandfathered into it. So if their dads have been lords, their father, like their grandpas and all these guys have gone through Barrington University and they've become lords. So when you go in as a freshman, you know you're a part of the secret society. Like you're going to go do that. Like that is your thing. Like you just know it. And so the first 3 years at Barrington University, you are being initiated into this group. You're not allowed to have sex. You have to go complete all these missions. You have to do all these things, right? And then your senior year, you are finally allowed to bang it out, but it's with the woman that they choose for you. And so that is the female version of you, which is the ladies. And that is where Riot meets our heroine. I think her name was Blake. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. It's okay. But anyhow, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. So he's given his woman, but the thing is that their lady is for them to use for the year. And then after that, the lady basically marries somebody else who's a lord. But all these guys, that's not necessarily who they're going to marry because they all have arranged marriages and it's not necessarily their lady. And so that is this. So this is Riot's story. And this is how this starts the whole kit and caboodle. And he decides, he gets told to go take her as his lady, and it's a shit show is what it is, but it is good, but it is very dark. There are some very dark elements. So there is audio for those who wanted to know. There is audio.
Okay.
Were you gonna ask me something? No. Okay.
No.
So the next book that I have for you, I just have to grab my note. Hold on. I don't have it. I have most of these books except for like 2. So this one, The Secret Society, is very light in this book. It is talked about as something behind the scenes that all these men belong to this group. But this book is Beautiful Carnage by Heather Ashley. And this is a dad's best friend romance. So this is age gap. And this is about Fallon and Cole. So Cole is best friends with Fallon's dad, and all the men of Fallon's dad, and I think there's like 6 or 7 guys in this group. They basically run everything in their town. It's a secret society type situation behind the scenes. And it's not heavily implied in this book. This book is more about their relationship. But Fallon has always been in love with Cole. Like she's always been in love with him. And then at the age of 16, she confesses to him that she wants him to be her first kiss. And he's like, you're 16. And so she waits until she's 18. She saves herself for him. She never like falls out of interest in him. And on her 18th birthday, he comes and takes her from school and takes her home to breed her, because that is what you do, and to make her his. And so this is their story. It's awfully yummy. Okay. So then the next book that I have is one of my favorite secret societies. I mean, most of these are when it comes to the society part of it. And that is Requiem for the Soul. This is by Natasha Knight and Aze Everly. They have a really cool secret society world. It's called their IVI world. This one is about Ivy Moreno, who is our heroine. And then you have Santiago is the hero. And Santiago was in a fire when he was younger, and it burned half of his face and parts of his body. And so he has actually tattooed like basically a skull and stuff on the other half of his face. Obviously this one's dark, but they do belong to this dark secret society. And he wants revenge on somebody that is close to Ivy that he can't get revenge on. Her father is basically in a coma in the hospital, and to save the father, she agrees to become Dante's and to marry him and to marry into this craziness. And he decides that he is going to destroy the man that he hates through Ivy. Oh. So, yes. So this is definitely a revenge type romance. There is audio for that as well. I think all three of these that I've showed so far all have audio. So then the next book that I have. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Hold on. I got it right here.
Should I take a nap or like
quiet?
What?
Okay. Quiet.
Did you just tell me to be quiet?
I did. I'm ready. Hold on. Okay, so here's another one that's a little light on the whole secret society, but it is a part of it. And you have this book. You love this author. So this is The Initiation by Nikki Sloan. Yeah. So this one is about our heroine Marist, and she's basically being forced to marry this guy Royce. His dad is like in charge of like the banks, like they're a big banking tycoon family. And this is another situation where in order to protect the family, in order to secure something, she is being forced into a marriage with this guy. There are rumors though of when these bankers get married, there's rumors of one woman goes into a room with, I think it's like 12 board members, and something happens when they're all in there, and then the wedding happens shortly after. So there is a little bit of kinkiness in this one because of that. It's been a long time since I read it. I did love it. But there's quite a bit of angst in this too, because there's a father, Royce's dad kind of gets involved and wants a piece of the pie. But yeah, there's a little bit of that too. So not that it's not an MFM either. Like, but he thinks he's in love with her too. So there's that one. Okay. So then this other one that I have is one of my favorites. And we met this author. So this is the Acquisition Trilogy. Just read the first one, Counselor by Celia Aaron. So this is about our heroine who her dad gets in trouble, like with the law. Her name is Stella. Her dad gets in trouble with the law. And in order to get him out of trouble, I think it was for embezzlement or something. And he's about to go to prison for a very long time. And so Sinclair comes to her house. He is like the DA or something. He's the one that's going to put her dad behind bars. And he comes and he says, sign your life away to me for a year. Like, you're contracted for a year and I will keep your dad out of prison. And so she agrees to this, not really understanding what she's signing up for. Well, here in the South, because this takes place in the deep, deep South, there is a group of wealthy Southern families, and every 10 years or so, they have this competition, and these big families get themselves an acquisition, which is the person that is going to basically go through these trials, and whoever wins, whoever's person survives them and wins, that family is going to be now the ruling family over all of these other ones in the South. So this one is one of those where you're kind of holding your breath the whole time, not sure how it's going to work out. And you put one book down and you have to immediately pick up the next. So I loved this series so very much. Celia Aaron has a new book coming out soon too. So, okay. And then the other one that I have for you is Kingdom Fall by A. Zavarelli. So this is a nanny romance, but it's also a secret society because remember that IVI world that I told you that A. Zavarelli and Natasha Knight write in? This guy belongs to it. So this is about Alessio. He is a single father. He has a little boy who is mute, who doesn't talk. And wait. Fuck, hold on. No, the nanny's mute, not the little boy. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so he hires this nanny who is mute. She's she keeps it secret. She has like a scar across her throat, but she doesn't let us know why or how she got there. But the nanny is mute, so he hires this nanny. She teaches the little boy sign language. But she is harboring secrets, and there's a reason why she wanted to get hired on by him, and there's a reason why she wanted to infiltrate his family. And this guy's got a lot of secrets. This world has a lot of secrets, and she's there for him. So that would be hers. But I love Kingdom Fall. And then this should be the last one, right? I've given you 6 so far. Okay. So this last one is probably one of the darkest books that I've ever read. So I'm just giving you that caveat right now. I read this earlier in the year, last year. And so this is Deviant by Ellie Sanders. This is about Liliana and Magnus. So Liliana is a reporter, and she's discovered that in this world, there are a lot of very influential men who belong to the secret society, and they basically rule the world. Like they're the ones making sure that the heads of state are getting appointed, and they're making sure that basically this world runs the way they expect it to. And so she's found out about this. I think they called it the Brotherhood, if I remember right. The Brotherhood. And so she's found out about this, and she's about to blow the lid on this whole thing. Well, the Brotherhood find out who her informant is, and they find out about her, which makes her go on the run. And then she's captured and she's brought back, and they're going to kill her. But then Magnus steps up and is like, no, well, yeah, we'll kill her, but I'm going to keep her for a while if y'all are good with that. And so he takes her as his. This one's very dark. There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of things that happen in this one. So this is the only one that does not have audio. Just for anybody who wants to know audio, and I know we're kind of on a quick turnaround for you for this. So, okay, so there's 7 secret society romances. What are you gonna do?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Doody doo 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 doody doo.
No.
I'm leaning towards Kingdom Fall, but then I was also thinking about the other one that they wrote, the Soul.
Requiem of the Soul.
Yeah. Which one out of those 2 would you pick for me?
For you, probably Kingdom Fall.
Okay.
I love Requiem of the Soul. It gets kind of dark. It's got more darker elements, but I think you would like Kingdom Fall a little bit more.
Okay, then I'll do Kingdom Fall.
All right. Okay, guys, we'll be back after that, after Kingdom Fall's read. Okay.
I was probably wearing this shirt when we recorded this, but my hair is
curly. I wasn't wearing this.
Your lumberjack look?
Yes, my lumberjack look. Okay, Mandy, so you finished Kingdom Fall by A. Zavarelli. This is your first A. Zavarelli, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay, so how did you like it?
I really enjoyed it. It is a strong, 4.5. I'm trying to not give everything a 5-star, but I struggle because I feel like there's a difference between a 3 and a 4-star, but then I have a lot of 4 stars where you were like, it's a soft 4-star, but how do I really distinguish that?
I know sometimes with my 4 stars, I always say that 5 stars are ones that I can see myself rereading over and over and over again and loving and never getting tired of. But then sometimes that happens with the 4 stars. So I guess it's just kind of a feeling in the moment. It's really hard though. It is hard to
Yeah,
differentiate.
so this is a hard 4.
You're giving it to us hard, huh?
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
soft 4s and hard 4s.
Yeah, a soft 4
I
is more of a
almost
pity
called
4.
you because I will not give any spoilers away because it was really good and
Yeah.
something happened and I was like, what the? When that was revealed.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now are you gonna go read the A. Zavarelli books that are sitting on your bookshelf that I gave you for like 4 years ago? Not that far. 3 years ago?
Are they part of? No, they're not part of that world because that's the Boston underworld.
No,
Yeah.
those ones are
I
mafia.
still left the post-it note on them. Do not get rid of these. These are special editions that you cannot find anywhere else.
It was right when we first started reading together, and I had 2 copies of that, and I wanted you to know that was special edition. You can't get rid of it. So, but I really like her Boston Underworld series as far as mafia goes, especially the first one. So you got to go try that. So.
Okay.
All right. And you need to read more in her IVI world. I know it barely touched on the Secret Society in here, but he is a part of the.
Oh, it talks about it. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely know what's going on and stuff.
Yeah.
With it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued because it ends with what I'm assuming is the next couple's book. And that was very intriguing to me, but I don't want to give anything away. So I definitely want to read more by her. It was very good.
Yeah. And I love her.
So thank you.
So you're welcome. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink what I'm going to make you read now.
Oh, you're going to be nice to me next time?
No, I'm kidding.
All right. Well, there's some Secret Society.
Yes. All right. Make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us. And always have that notification turned on so you don't miss our surprise videos, which are really not surprising when they always happen on Wednesdays. Not. But hey.
There's a lot coming. So stay tuned.
Sometimes we don't have Wednesday videos. It just depends on how busy we are and what we have scheduled. Yeah,
and we fully won't commit to Wednesdays because it just feels like too much, even though we're doing Wednesdays. So we're just kind of pretending. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.